and welcome to the video course designed to prepare you for CompTIA's newest version of the Network Plus exam. My name is Patrick Lohner. I'm going to be your instructor on this course. We'll start with a little bit about my background, and then we'll go over some of the topics that we're going to be dealing with. I've been working in computer networking for a little over 15 years. I actually took the Network Plus exam back in late 2000, about a year into my what would be career. I worked for 7 years at a couple of training centers as a network admin as well as a technical instructor. I've taught CompTIA classes, A+, Network Plus, and Security Plus, as well as a variety of Microsoft products. I also worked on that network, troubleshooting network problems, configuring routers and firewalls, upgrading systems to newest versions of Windows, and doing other things like system imaging. At about the halfway mark of my 15 years, I decided to make a break and just go off on my own. So I've been working as an independent contractor, producing video courses, doing instructor-led training, also doing consulting on the side. A lot of times that's related to Windows servers, upgrading systems, but it's also sometimes related to network-related issues. Okay, going in and configuring wireless LANs. I've done a lot of different troubleshooting with small businesses and then larger businesses that I had previously consulted with. So collectively over the 15 years, I've been teaching Network Plus and been certainly working in computer networking, and so I hope to be able to impart some of that practical knowledge to you. Now we're going to go through the course and try to cover everything, or will cover everything, that CompTIA has on their objectives. This is for the latest version of the Network Plus exam, the N10-006. So while I hope to prepare you to pass the exam, I also hope to give you some practical real world tips along the way. Now we're going to start at the beginning. We'll just go through an introduction to networking, understanding terms and models and topologies, and also help you kind of decide where you want to go, because Network Plus is really a stepping stone certification. It's an entry-level cert, and so you want to decide exactly what you want to do from there. We'll then look at networking standards, cables, connectors. Of course, we have different kinds of cables like copper cable and fiber optic. They have different limitations. They have different connectors. You want to know what those are. You're going to need to know how to put together cables and what kind of tools are involved there. We're also going to look at the main protocol that's used today. It's called TCP/IP. A protocol is just a computer language that you use to communicate between one system and another. But having said that, it's a little bit more complex than that. We'll go over the different protocols as a part of the suite, how they work. We'll also have a lot of fun with math and IP addressing for both IPv4 and IPv6. We'll look at the network devices that you use to connect systems, routers and switches, and just see the characteristics of these devices as well as the configuration and security of them. We'll talk about wireless networks. Most networks today utilize wireless connectivity because of the flexibility, the mobility that it provides, and plus the wide range of devices that are supported. But as you might imagine, there are different standards, there are different protocols, different things to think about when planning wireless networks. At some point, most of you will interact with a local area network that's tied together into a larger wide area network. So we'll go over the different technologies that are available for that. We'll also discuss the different options for remote access, like virtual private networks and the ability to make a connection to a corporate network from a remote location. We'll then look at some more advanced concepts, things like high availability and disaster recovery, how to build a scalable high-performance network using virtualization and cloud computing. We'll also talk about network security, just the different things that we need to understand and be responsible for as network technicians. And then finally, after essentially trying to give you as much knowledge as possible, we'll go through monitoring, maintaining, and troubleshooting networks. We're going to use that knowledge to get you ready to get out there in the workforce, working as a network technician and being able to efficiently resolve problems that arise. So that is a quick overview of the things that we're going to be doing in this course. Again, my name is Patrick Lohner. It's my pleasure to be your instructor, so let's get started.